This video will cover the software license in the Asset module. A software license is a document that outlines the permissions granted by the software's developers to the users, specifying how the software can be used and how it should be paid for. On the Software License Management page, all the software licenses captured by the Infraon agent can be viewed. To add a software license, there are mainly two ways. The first way is manual, and the second is by importing from a CSV file. Additionally, when an Infraon agent is installed on an asset, it will automatically capture the operating system license of that particular asset. Now, let's first explore the manual method of adding a software license. Simply click on New License, located at the top right corner of the page, and select Add License. In the Basic Details tab, begin by adding the license information. Start with the license name, and then provide a description. Next, add the publisher from the drop-down list, which will show all the software that has been added to the system. Once the publisher is selected, choose the software for which the licensee has been generated. Finally, select the license type. Infraon offers a perpetual subscription-free trial license and volume license. Users can choose according to requirements. After selecting the type of license, choose the desired license count. License count refers to the total number of software licenses owned or allocated by an organization for the authorized use of specific software products or services. License can be based on the asset, the user, or other categories, if none of the standard options fit the requirements. Input a license key, if available. Continue to input the effective date for the association of the license. If necessary, include vendor details as well as AMC cost, AMC start date, and AMC expiry date. Use the toggle button to enable notifications for license and AMC expiry, and specify how many days in advance users should be notified. Also choose which users should receive these notifications. Once all the information is entered, click Next to continue. In the Additional Details tab, add the department name to map the license to a particular department. Then, enter the cost of the license. Select the currency, include the PO number, and note the compliance status, invoice date, and invoice number if applicable. After inputting all details, click Submit. The license will then be added to the Software License Management tab, where it can be viewed. Now, let's explore import from CSV method of adding a software license. Download the sample CSV file by clicking on the appropriate option. After downloading, open the CSV file and enter the required details to add software license information. Once filled out, save the file. It's important to note that essential information such as the license name, publisher, software, license type, license count, and effective form fields, all of which are mandatory to complete. Now, select the CSV file that has been prepared and click on Next to proceed. On the column matching page, perform any necessary column matching. Additionally, click on the Show Only Mandatory icon to view the mandatory fields. Once done, click Import to continue. After the CSV file has been imported, the valid records will be processed. Once that is complete, click on Proceed with Valid Records to add the software licenses. These licenses will then be added to the Infraon Infinity Suite. Let's take a closer look at the details on the Software Licenses page. By clicking on the name of the added software licenses, the software details will be displayed, including the license's software image and version. The pie chart showing the total licenses, available licenses, allocated licenses, and under-licensed status, along with the compliance status based on the license type, can also be found here. In the Software License Lifecycle section, the start date is noted as Effective From, and the end date of the license can be viewed. To allocate a software license, simply click on the Allocate option, search for the requester, and click Allocate to proceed. The allocated user will then appear in the Allocated User tab below. In the Insights section, an overall view of the license is displayed, including details such as allocation status and the effective start date. The license usage is also presented in a graph format, showing data from the start to the end date. To deallocate a user, simply click on the Deallocate button. Proceed with the Valid option to continue. Once done, the software licenses will be deallocated from the selected requester. Within the Software License Management page, there is a search option at the top panel that allows technicians to search for a particular software license by its name or license number. Adjacent to the search option, filter options are available. Filters can be added based on the license name, software, publisher, license type, vendors, and others. Select the respective field and add a condition related to it. Click on the Save Filter button for future references. Infraon offers two different views for the License Management tab, the Grid View and the Card View. In the License Management tab, various details are available to view, such as the software license name, the associated software, total count, allocated users, and the available free count. It also shows the license category, the company, the assets allocated to the software, and the logo of the software license. To access more options, simply click on More and edit the software license details. To delete a particular software license, click on the Delete button, then proceed with the appropriate option. Additionally, to delete multiple software licenses at once, click on the Take Multiple options. This concludes the overview of the Software License Management tab in the Infraon Infinity Suite.